Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie enter the Luca Guadagnino cinematic universe, kind of. Fashion news of the week. Plus, Kim Jones leaves Fendi, Rode lands in London, and Prada creates a suit that's out of this world. Everyone's favorite Aussies have taken on a pretty sweet side gig. Muses for Chanel No. 5. Not one to sit around and twiddle his thumbs, Luca Guadagnino, the director behind some of the most discourse-inducing flicks in recent memory, took on the task of making Jacob and Margot look presentable on camera, a real challenge we know, for the newly released campaign, which sees both actors sporting gazes so smoldering they turned us into an overheated mess. Of course, when it comes to Luca, more is always more. Soak up this accompanying 2-minute video if you want to see the pair in action ahead of their casting in Emerald Fennell's sure to be bonkers Wuthering Heights adaptation, shooting next year. Miu Miu has long been invested in women and the arts. Not long ago, the brand had a queue snaking down the cobbled streets of Covent Garden to snap up free, era-defining books, all in the name of its Summer Reads book club. It feels like a logical next step, then, for Mrs. Prada to get involved in the art world, too. This week, Miu Miu secured a space inside Palais in Paris' 16th arrondissement to execute the latest project with London-based artist Goshka Makuga, Tales and Tellers, at this year's prestigious Art Basel, the lucrative art fair where people splash serious cash on some one-of-one art pieces. The purpose of the project? To act as a vehicle for past Miu Miu collaborations and shorts produced via its Women's Tales platform, created in 2011, which actively supports women filmmakers in their endeavors to showcase the multifacetedness of femininity. Inside the temporary space, you'll find a multitude of actors, in full Miu Miu, taking on characters from every Miu Miu film commissioned since SS22. There'll also be a series of film screenings and talks to catch, too. Prada's designs are so otherworldly, it was only a matter of time before the luxury house envisioned something a little less rooted to planet Earth. Now, it's heading to the moon. Well, the spacesuit they've invented will be. Co-designed with Axiom Space, Prada is developing a suit that will be rocketed off to the moon for NASA's Artemis 3 mission. Spearheaded by Lorenzo Bertelli, Prada's Group Chief Marketing Officer and Head of Corporate Social Responsibility, this colossal collaboration also marks several more milestones. For one, the first woman and person of color to set foot on the moon will be wearing Prada. That's a big deal. We'll have to wait until 2026 for the historical mission to take place, but still, it's one big step for fashion and an even bigger leap for the Pradasphere. Will we ever make it to the end of 1 week without hearing of a creative director stepping down from their post? Not for the foreseeable, it seems. After 4 years at Fendi, Kim Jones announced he'd be stepping down from his role as creative director, adding the quintessentially Italian brand to an ever-growing list of luxury houses with an opening, Ahem, Chanel and Dries Van Noten, we're looking at you. The good news, however, is that Jones will remain at Dior, and will continue focusing his efforts on the menswear division. We look forward to seeing his first collection as a Dior-only man. Worms, the cult experimental literature magazine / publisher, and Holy Thongs, purveyors of sexy, sinful underwear, walk into a bar. You won't believe what they cooked up in there. 2 limited edition thongs inspired by the incredibly hot concept of reading. Call it divine intervention. One design features a 3D printed Worms logo on the back, the other Italian rosary beads. Both are embroidered with I love books. Both are cheeky in every possible way, and have been shot by photographer Phoebe Plimmer in an accompanying mini-campaign. Worms founder Clem MacLeod has more up her sleeve, too. She's teamed up with our good pals over at Waist Store on a special Worms Word X Waist t-shirt, which is backed by popular demand and available in a new violet colorway. We can't get enough. This way for thongs, that way for tees. Telfar Clemens, the award-winning designer behind the now legendary shopping bag, Affordable, made from vegan leather, the stuff of social media frenzy, has made his first foray into the real stuff. That is, real leather. Enter the carry. To mark the occasion, the brand has opened a super special pop-up in Selfridge's Corner Shop in London, transforming the space into a make-believe TV set. The star of the show? The carry, of course, which is made from full-grain pebble leather. Supporting actors? An accompanying capsule collection of all-leather garments, including maxi skirts and a trench made in collab with Wilson Leathers. The real deal, in more ways than one. It's an exciting new direction for Telfar, to say.